Gamers, your GPU grief may just be over. Stay tuned. So, if you've been keeping track of the prices of Ethereum, then you've probably noticed that they're going down, and they have been for the past 2 weeks. And so right now, what I'm showing you is a price chart from the past 30 days. And as you can see, sometime around June 13th, it reached its peak. And then after that, it dropped a little bit at first and then dramatically, and then it began to raise, and then it dropped significantly again. And so for the past 2 weeks, it's been, I'd say, on a steady decline. And right here, I have a chart of the past 2 weeks when it's reached its peak and has started declining. And as you can see, that there was one spike, or I guess I wouldn't say spike, but increase again from, I'd say, roughly June 15th to June maybe 18th. So a span of 3 days, it re-increased in price. And then since then, it's been dropping with minor increases. And now I've also put up from the past week, where it's been, where I would say, the steady decline in price. And so both of those, the 2 weeks and the 1 week, could go either way. You could look at it as it's been a week and it's been declining pretty steadily, or you could think of it as from the 2 week chart, you can see that it is possible for the prices to spike back up like it did in those 3 days. So those just support either argument, but my standpoint is that I hope it goes down back to where it was. And again, to address those of you who are going to say once Ethereum goes away, there's going to be another cryptocurrency, I've seen from, I think his name was crypobud. He was saying how with Bitcoin, when that decreased, it decreased the prices of a bunch of other major cryptocurrencies. So maybe this is like the Bitcoin crash, or maybe it's not. But I know what gamers are hoping it is. And why that is because there's so many people mining for Ethereum that it's made it more difficult to mine. And it's also backlogged the transactions for buying or selling or whatever you want to do with your Ethereum. And if you don't quite understand what I mean by transactions have been backlogged, just think of it as if you've ever purchased on a mobile game, if you've ever purchased like an in-app thing, like maybe some currency or whatever, and it transfers instantly into your account, just think of it as you buying it, and then it takes maybe a day or two to go into your account. Or if you've ever had Xbox and you've bought a game digitally, and it transfers immediately over to you being able to download it onto your system, just think of it as you buy the game, and then you have to wait a day or two before you're able to download it. And that's what I mean by the transactions are being backlogged. People are buying or selling their Ethereum, but it's taking a day or two, or maybe sometimes longer, I don't know. But it's taking roughly a day or two to finalize the transaction and actually transfer into the other person's account or into their account. That's because there's so many people mining it now. And so if you're a gamer, this is probably a good thing, because I don't see it recovering, because a lot of people are still mining for it, and it makes it more difficult to mine. And so I see the prices going down. Now, does this mean that they will? No. It could bounce back. If you just consider how quickly it gained in price, that could very well happen again. So, it could go either way. But right now, this is looking like a good thing for gamers, because a lot of the Ethereum miners aren't going to need 12,000 freaking GPUs, and they might start selling them. Now, granted, a lot of them are going to be like super used and probably like halfway through their lifespan, if you want to give GPUs a lifespan. But this means that more GPUs should be entering the markets if the miners are going to sell their old GPUs. And this hopefully happens because it's just been so hard for the gamers. Well, I guess I wouldn't say so hard, but it hasn't been fun for gamers to buy GPUs right now. And I'm sure a lot of you want that to be over. So that is just a quick insight, a quick update, I guess, on what's going on with Ethereum. And so gamers rejoice, because this could be a good thing. If you want to learn more about why it is that Ethereum prices are going down, I might have a couple links in the descriptions to some videos that I've come across about it that explain it in much more detail and a lot better than I do. Because I'm not very well educated on it. All I know is that I want it to be gone. In case some of you haven't figured out, I hate this Ethereum stuff. It's just completely ruined the GPU market, or at least mid-range GPUs. That was just my quick video, and like I said, I'll try and link some better videos that explain in better detail down below. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Let me know if you think that Ethereum's going to bounce back, or if you think that it is on a steady decline. But until next time, I'll see you later. Fucking Bill Cosby.